Kristin Davis cut a chic figure in a white Chanel jacket over a black outfit when she was seen early on Tuesday morning in New York City. The brunette beauty was on the Today Show where she promoted her new Max series And Just Like That, which is a revival of the popular Sex and the City show which aired from 1998 until 2004. During her sit-down, the 56-year-old star shared that Cattrall's absence from And Just Like That will be addressed on the series. Davis, who plays Charlotte York on the show, told Craig Melvin and Chanel Jones of Today that there will be an explanation for why Kim, who starred as Samantha Jones, was not present on the reboot. "Yes, we love Samantha," Kristin began. "Samantha is never not going to be a part in some way, right? Cattrall has said years ago she no longer wanted to be a part of SATC and she held firm, which is why she is not on the revival." Her frosty relationship with the show's star, Sarah Jessica Parker, seemed to be the issue, it was reported. Davis would not tell the Today anchors exactly how Kim's departure would be addressed, but she did say it is certainly mentioned on And Just Like That. "There is respect for Samantha, there is. It's part of the story," she said. And Kristin added that glossing over Kim's exit was not acceptable. "We would never disrespect Samantha," she said. After DailyMail.com revealed that Kim Cattrall's character has not been killed off, insiders shared that writers have moved Samantha Jones to London. "We couldn't have Samantha roaming around New York City and not have the other women, Charlotte and Miranda, not interacting with her. It just wouldn't have made sense," show sources told Daily Mail. In late November. Sending her to Los Angeles wasn't an option as we'd done that in the first movie, so having her character based in London really was the perfect way to keep her alive and explain her absence. Viewers will learn that she is thriving in England even though she has fallen out with Carrie. The insider revealed that at the end of the season Carrie will make a grand gesture to get Samantha back. Carrie is the one who has the tough time without Samantha, and by the end of And Just Like That, you'll see Carrie extend the olive branch and try and rekindle the friendship, they said. Also during Kristin's Today Show she said her AJLT character Charlotte is happy. "I'm still married to Harry, thankfully, and my 2 daughters have been growing up," she said. "And with parenthood comes surprises." She could not say more as secrecy is top-notch. Davis did give an overview of the series. "Life is not over when you turn 50, she said. And Kristin also said that she knew critics would pick on their appearance now that the stars are in their 50s, but admitted it still hurts sometimes and noted it was frustrating. She and Parker try to stay away from the nasty comments. "Sarah and I are currently in a media blackout. Cynthia is tougher and she is not, so we're like, you tell us later, okay?" The trailer for And Just Like That dropped last week. Parker was seen as writer and fashion icon Carrie Bradshaw, Cynthia Nixon as lawyer Miranda Hobbs, and Kristin S. as hopeless romantic Charlotte. In a nod to the saucy tone of the original show, the shock factor is certainly in place, as Carrie, who gets steamy with her husband Mr. Big in the clip, is seen in a radio interview in which she is asked about if she'd ever masturbated in public, to which the shopaholic cheekily responds, "Not since Barney's closed." Elsewhere, Miranda drapes her arm around her husband Steve Brady, despite question marks over their relationship status, while Charlotte instructs her husband Harry to bring his A game to a dinner party. The trio are continuing their dramatic, hectic lives in New York City, but this time without Kim Cattrall, who played their pal Samantha Jones in the SATC series and 2 movies before she signed off for good. The theme of the long clip is the more things change, the more they stay the same, as Sarah's fashion queen character is heard saying in voiceover, "And just like that, after all the years and all the changes, you're still you." The trailer opens with a bird's-eye view of New York City's cityscape with Central Park. The ladies are all seen together in their loud, fun fashion as they seem to be closer friends than ever after all these decades. The women wait for the hostess at an upscale restaurant. When they are told their table is ready, they become ecstatic for another gab session that fans have come to know well from SATC. In her nostalgic voiceover, Carrie says, "The more I live, the more that I found that if you have good friends in your corner, anything is possible." The future is unwritten because we are all at different stages in our life. In one of the saucier moments, Carrie is asked during a podcast interview if she had ever masturbated in a public place, to which she quipped, "Not since Barney's closed," which gets laughs from the hosts. Next, she is seen in a beige dress and 2 purses worn crossbody style as she walks into her NYC home saying, "Oh honey, I'm home." Big, played by Chris Noth, is in the kitchen as he opens a bottle of wine and smiles lovingly at his wife. Just one of many callbacks to the original series comes when Big says, "I remember when you kept your sweaters in the stove," with the nod being a reference to a Carrie quote about the lack of use of her kitchen. The intimate moment between Carrie and Big will only spark further questions over the state of their relationship, after Sarah was spotted filming and locking lips with John Tenney in October. Charlotte and her husband Harry, played by Evan Handler, beam with happiness as they watch their daughter Lily's piano recital beside daughter Rose. They are also seen holding hands as they walk down a hallway after they are seen entering a party together. Nixon is at dinner with a female pal as she says, "There always is going to be roads not taken." Her friend says, "So you can't have it all," as she shrugs. Miranda responds, "No you can, it's just really hard," as they both laugh in what looks to be a flirty date. A new chapter begins, it says on the screen. "And just like that, and after all the years and all the changes, you're still you," says Carrie as she wears a silk negligee while looking over her designer shoe collection. "Hello lovers," she tells her high heels as they are placed lovingly on shelves in her 2x4 massive walk-in closet. The quote comes from 2002's Season 4 Episode 18, in which Carrie peers at a pair of Christian Louboutin heels ahead of a date with Big and utters, "Hello lover." The closet in question is what Big built for her in their dream apartment from the first movie of the film, while Carrie is also seen in her closet in her original apartment. The debut date for the series was also shared. The show will kick off on Bomax and Sky Comedy on December 9th. There will be a total of 10 episodes of And Just Like That. Also on the show will be Bridget Moynihan, Evan Handler, Sarah Ramirez, Sarita Chowdhury, Karen Pittman, Mario Cantoni, David Eigenberg, and Nicole Laurie Parker. Also seen was the late Willie Garson, who passed away in September.